To you.
All right, it is the end of an era. For close to 40 years, Valley radio personality and TV on occasion, W. Stephen Martin has brought Christmas joy to literally millions of Arizona kids. Think about that, collecting toys through the years so police officers and other public safety figures can give those toys out to children and families who they meet on their beats who could use some help. So W is hanging up his blue Santa hat and wrapping up his charity toy drive this year as he hands out the 8 millionth toy before his 80th birthday, which is tomorrow. How about that? Happy early birthday, W. Great to see you.
Thanks a lot. I thank you for the gift.
Oh, wow. Right. What a tradition of service, right? I mean, nearly 40 years here. Tell me how this all started.
Well, the honest truth is I was extremely poor. We didn't have money, let's put it that way. And I learned very early what a good neighbor, a good friend, a good charity could do to help your mom or your dad over the tough times. So when I would see people show up, Phoenix JCs used to do a big party and they invited all the children that had nothing, and I was one of them. And you would go through and you'd get a toy or two. And my mother would always just be embarrassed and cry, and I'd say, Mom, someday I'm going to pay them back.
Wow.
Someday I'm going to make a difference, and I won't make people stand in line. So early on, I would rent out like a hotel ballroom, fill it full of toys, and Christmas Eve people could come out. But I found the same people year after year. And for a few years, we had officers come by, and they knew the child, they knew the parents, they knew the problems. And I thought, that's the answer. God just sent us a great answer. Let's let the police and fire give them out. They're the ones who can get to the very neediest at the right time and also change the way they see the badge and the police officer.
Right,
So that's how it started.
so you partner with them, which makes a lot of sense because they'll also see families probably some of the worst moments of their lives, correct?
Absolutely. We've had officers, even in chemical labs, where if they're going in and mom and dad or people are cooking crystal, they knew there was 2 or 3 kids in the family, and they would come and get toys so that as they pulled them out to take them to safety, they had toys for them. One of the really cool parts of that is about 15 years after one of those happened, a young lady showed up at our warehouse with a lot of toys, and I'm going, well, how'd you hear about us? And she said, well, I've known because I was a recipient.
Wow.
I remember them putting me in the car, and I still have that teddy bear today. So she was paying it forward. She was giving it back. Great stories. We had a little boy that was shoplifting, and Phoenix PD caught him 3 times taking stuff from a girls' area. And so they chased him out the door, and finally they said, okay, kid, you're done. This must be a very important girl you're stealing stuff for. And he put him in the back of the patrol car, and he was sitting there and asked him his name, and he goes, and so what's the girl's name you were getting toys for? He said, my mom, she never gets anything for Christmas. So he drove the police car right to our warehouse, went in, got him some toys for his mom. And that's what this program does. It's instant. You guys just had a story about a burnout, a fire.
Yeah, 10 people burned out of their homes today
10
on
people.
Christmas Eve, yeah.
And yet, if the fire department wants, they can call our critical incident line. The warehouse opened at 4 p.m. tonight. It'll be open till 7 a.m. in the morning, and they can go get toys. So wherever those children wind up tonight, there will be a fire Santa, a police Santa, and the real Santa to take care of them. That's what we do.
W, we've got about 30 seconds left.
Sure.
So this is going to be it. How does that feel after all this time?
It has to change, you know, as I turn 80. I know I don't look it, but as I turn
You look
80,
great.
Okay, 90, but it just has to change because we have to buy toys. Some people will give you a new car for your toy. We can't do that. If you give me 20 bucks, I'm going to be able to buy it through Amazon, send it direct. We do away with the warehouse, but God knows that the need is still there, and I'll keep it going as long as I can, but I can't pick up 60-pound boxes anymore.
Well, W, What a lifetime of service.
Merry
Thank you so much.
Christmas.
It's been an honor to know you all these years.
You too, brother.
For sure.
So
All right.
happy to see you here.
Keep it up. All right, Crystal now. Hey, Caribe.
Oh, yes. That was Crystal. That was such a touching story about the boy getting gifts for his mom.
Absolutely.
Oh, so good to have organizations like that around here in the Valley. All right.